Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mathematics with Teacher Abbas. We're still under the topic time, and we'll be taking conversion of time today. Conversion of time. So, let's quickly look at what we'll be seeing today. So, we'll be seeing how to change from one unit to another in time, and then we've talked about something similar in proportion. We've discussed something like this number one question in proportion, which of course we say we use direct proportion to solve questions like this. Right, so let's quickly jump to the examples and see what we are gonna get. All right, so let's see solution. Right, so we have right for number 3/4 minutes at seconds. Right, for number 3/4 minutes at seconds. Right, so what are we looking at? 4 3/4 minutes. Of course, we need to put that as improper fraction, and that will give us 4 times 4, 16 plus 3. That will be 19 all over 4, and that will be minutes. All right. So let's see. We need to go back to the relationship between minutes and seconds. We need that relationship. So let's see. What are we gonna get? 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Don't forget, we did the table of time in the last class. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. And then what would that give us? So we are looking at 19 all over 4 minutes. So 19 all over 4 minutes. Of course, this will be equal to x. All right. So that direct proportion, we cross multiply. And what do we have? 1 times x, that will give us x equal to 19 over 4. 19 over 4 times 60 all over 1. So 4 year 1, 4 year 15. And x will be equal to what? So we are looking at 19 times 15. So this is 45 and then 9. So that will give us 19 here. And that will be 185. So we're looking at 185 seconds. 185 seconds. So that's what we are looking at. That's all what we are looking at. Okay. So let's see. All right. So let's go to number two. Number two says we should convert. Number two says we should convert 200 minutes to hours and minutes. 200 minutes. We are given 200 minutes. So we have to convert 200 minutes to hours and minutes. Hours and minutes. All right. So what do we do here? Relationship between hours and minutes. First, we have that 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. All right. So what are we being given? We are being given 200 minutes. 200 minutes, and then we have to put it not just in hours, we have to put it in hours and minutes. We have to put it in hours and minutes. Now, the easiest way to do this, since we are given the smaller, we have 2 units, we have to put it in hours and minutes. So what we need to ask ourselves is which one are we being given? Because um, hours is bigger than minutes. Hours is bigger than minutes. So which one are we being given? We are given the smaller one, which is minutes. So what do? We take our division. So this implies 200 all over 60. All over 60. Now in this case, what I advise is you don't reduce to lowest term. You use 60 to divide. You use 60 to divide. We don't reduce to lowest term. Please, sorry, there's a little change. Is this gonna be 2? This should be 285. 285 seconds. Sorry, please. 285 seconds. All right. So what do we have here? This is divided by 60. How many times? 60 into 200. Take the division straight. Don't cancel the zeros, don't reduce. Use a 60 to divide. So 60 divided by 200, or 200 divided by 60, that will give us how many times? That will give us 3 times. That's 180. So remainder what? 3 remainder 20. That will give us 3 remainder 20. So what we are looking at is that that 3 there being the whole number will give us 3 hours, and then the remainder will give us 20 minutes. So that's 3 hours 20 minutes when you convert 200 minutes to hours. Alright, please take note of that. So we move to number 3. Move to number 3. What do we have? Write 30 days as weeks and days. Write 30 days as weeks and days. Alright, so we need the relationship between weeks and days. We have that 1 week is equal to 7 days. 1 week is equal to 7 days. And just like I did, we have to write it in weeks and days. Weeks and days. And what are we being given? We are being given days. We are being given days. So what do we do? That means we need to do that. The days is the smaller unit which we have to represent. So we have to do our division. So let's see. This implies what? This implies 30 days all divided by 7. Like I said, use the 7 to divide since we are dealing with the base of 7. So 7 into 30 will give us 4 remainder 2. 4 remainder 2. So that's equal to 4 weeks and then 2 days. All right. Okay. So we move to number 4. Solution number 4. We have to write 4 minutes 13 seconds in seconds. Write 4 minutes 13 seconds in seconds. In seconds. Okay. So what we must take note in this particular question is that this thing called 4 minutes 13 seconds is the same thing as saying 4 minutes, same thing as saying 4 minutes plus 13 seconds. So it's the same thing. 4 minutes 13 seconds is the same thing as saying 4 minutes plus 13 seconds. Alright, so what do we have from there? Now, look at this 4 minutes. We have to put our answer in seconds. We have to put our answer in seconds. And then what are we to do? This 13 is already in seconds. So that means we have to change this 4 minutes to seconds and then add it with this 13 seconds. I take it again. 13 is already carrying the unit of seconds. So what are we to do? We have to put our final answer only in seconds. So what we have to do is that we have to change this 4 minutes to seconds and then add what we get with the 13 to give us what? To give us everything in seconds. So this will be equal to what? This will be equal to the 4 minutes here will now give us, how do we change 4 minutes to seconds? Minutes to seconds, that's we multiply by 60. So instead of 4 minutes there, we'll now be having 4 times 60, and that would change from minutes to seconds, and then plus 13 seconds, right? And that will be equal to what? That will be equal to 4 times 60. That will give us 240 seconds plus 13 seconds. And if you add, that will give us 253 seconds. 253 seconds. All right, move to number 5. Write 5 minutes 12 seconds as minute. We have 5 minutes. 5 minutes 12 seconds as minutes. Okay, so we have to put our answer as minutes. So we can see this already minutes. That means we have to change this 12 seconds to minutes and then add it. Don't forget what I said. 5 minutes 12 seconds is the same thing as saying 5 minutes plus 12 seconds is the same thing. 5 minutes plus 12 seconds. And then what this implies, what this implies 5 minutes plus, we have to change the 12 seconds. So 12 seconds will be written as what in seconds? That's what you must take note. 12 seconds will be written as what? As minutes, sorry, as minutes. And how do we do that? Of course, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. And then we have 12 seconds. Don't forget what we did in proportion, equal to x. Please, mathematics is very related. It's related. So if you have issues in one topic, make sure you look for a complete series on that topic and then fix it before, before coming back, so that you don't get confused with what we are doing. All right, so if you check this, we have that 60x here equal to 12. What I'm doing here is proportion. So over 60 over 60, we have that our x equal to 1 over 5. So instead of 12 seconds, 12 seconds is the same thing as saying 12 all over 60 minutes. Take it back to minutes. All right, so that will give us 5 minutes plus 1 all over 5 minutes. All right, and that will give us 5 whole number 1 over 5 minutes. All right, so that's what we do in conversion of time. So you can convert maybe from minutes to minute and seconds. You can convert from maybe minute and seconds to maybe minutes or to seconds. So these are questions you see, sometimes you see it in Air Force entrance examination, or even the National Common Entrance examination is also there. Right, so you must take note of questions like this. Right, so I think that's all we have for the examples. So you have questions, you have some activity questions you have to carefully go through one after the other. Please do well to go through them one after the other. If you have any challenge, do well to let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do well to like, subscribe, and also share these amazing lessons to others. I'll see you in the next class.